I've realized I'm doing it all wrong again. Starting this year was a focused mindset to come up with something serious and then see how best we can see how best things will be like. And then I checked past content. I checked last year and I realized I'm kind of like doing the same mistakes again. What am I talking about? This is the YouTube the YouTuber mindset where I'm still pushing for subscribers and viewers in order to gain the in order to gain this Google Ads revenue thing. And it's like it's more of like in my head. Like that was that was one of the stuffs that let me down in the past year. I was chasing the Google Ads, I was chasing the subscribers, I was chasing the viewers just to increase numbers. Meanwhile, I have to focus on what I have at the moment. And I shouldn't just see 2,500 people as a number, but as real people, you know. And that is what I have to focus on, and that's what I have to treat you people. That's what I have to see you. I don't have to see you as a number. I'm very very sorry if I've treated you as a number instead of as a real person, because I realized I don't want. Another thing was I didn't want to also document anything, like as in just go through my week and then just take videos of me just working for my mom. That's all. I wanted to share value at it like every week. So maybe in a particular week, what I'm doing, and I just pick, like, for example, last 2 weeks, the the freelancing thing I spoke about. Like I think I said only that, and that was all. But this channel, the main focus is to document my life and my journey. Maybe in another channel I create, that's where I can do other stuff. But like this Mighty Boateng channel is mainly to document the life and then the journey. Like what goes on in there, what happens. That is what it's about. It's not about the results. No, it is what is going on in here. So what's going on in here in my life. So that's what I have to do, and that's what I have to remember and then come back. So today's Monday, and I have to just work on some few works. And um, the freelancing thing, I kind of like have it's good, but I kind of like have some one or two questions or one or two issues around them, and I'll be sharing them with you.
Miles label, and that's going to be created from a label class. And the label is going to contain some text. The text is just going.
It's 7, and I have been here since morning. And as I was saying in the afternoon, that my the way I was kind of like documenting stuff wasn't cool, and I have realized my mistakes, and I'm back. YouTube Studio is very very strict. Like YouTube Studio is very very tricky. YouTube Studio is very very tricky. The moment you upload the content, they give you these numbers, and then they kind of like trying to trick your brain and other stuff. So it was like I fell for it, and that was bad. And I'm going to correct stuffs. And I'm very, very happy, kind of like watch my past content and then I realize mistakes around them, which is really, really good and really, really nice. Someone told me this, a friend. It was like, my subscribers are people who joined or who subscribed to follow what like is going on, or to follow how stuffs are going through, because some of them are below me, some are on the same level, and then some are above me, meaning they've passed through this process, and like it's as in they are watching their like it's like they are watching their selves again. So I want to take my time and then do things properly, and then, as I said earlier, the journey, what is going on, what stuff that are going on in the journey is the most important thing. Yeah, and I've been here since morning. It's going to make me dull, so I'm going to step outside and go for a walk before I go inside. Is he never shoot? Is he not the I want to talk about the freelancing thing I'm working on, which is currently bringing in some income. The thing is this: freelancing is not passive, and the income is not that passive. So when I do some work, or when I'm working for a friend or a client, and the tax is done, then that is the end. So I charge based on projects, which is which is how freelancing is like. But um, I'm looking forward to see how best I can expand it. It's not currently the only project I'm having to work on is the NGO, the NGO website, the one I got from a friend through another friend. Yeah. That's the only project I'm having, and then I'm seeing how best things will go. But I'm also talking to a friend. He's like he wants me to join his startup. He has like an employee, and I'm seeing like we are still communicating, so we see how best things will go. And and the journey still continues. I don't have much to say at the moment. Right now, I just want to try my best and then complete something for the NGO and then push it to them. I also be looking forward to get pictures from them to add to the project and then see like then continue pushing to them. Like as in the back and forth conversation, we see how best things will go. But passively, something like the freelancing is not coming passively, so I'm seeing how best I can tweak it to see um how best it's going to be like. I'm sure the reason why like I was I'm sure the reason why I was chasing the subscribers and then the viewers was because of the money, the AdSense, and um, in order to break out of that thing so that it won't be like it's pressuring me, I have to kind of like build my own stuff, work on stuff that would work for me, build systems that would be giving me generating something for me, and then not depend on the YouTube AdSense. In fact, I sat down in when I was working, I decided on what exactly to use the AdSense for when it starts coming in. So um, I know what exactly to use it for. And look, there's this guy Luke on Buy Me Coffee, my account. He donated something to me, and I was very happy. Like I saw the notification, and then I was like, wow, this link still works, and I'm very glad. Like I appreciate it so much. And the first one he sent me, the $100 he sent me, it was the birthday gift. I purchased a Google Play Store account. It was between either Apple or Google, and I was like, let me go with Google first, and then I go with Apple. But with this money, I am planning of some stuffs, and I appreciate it so much. And I'm sure you when I tell you or when I show you what I use the money for, you won't regret it. And, I don't know if you are in the comment section, if you can give me a hi in the comment section or something, and then we see how best things go. But on a normal basis, this is something I'm planning of to see how big I can go, whereby I give back to you, I give back to my people because as I said earlier yesterday, my subscribers, some are like me, some are below me. So I'm looking forward to see how best we can all push ourselves to the top. Yeah, and we see how best things will go. So if those above me, if you think or you want to support such a good idea, the link will be in the description below. Just buy me a coffee or buy me a MacBook. See how best will go. But we're just going to go back into working mode and then see how best things will be. Charlie. All right. So the thing is this. I was going through my stuffs, and I've come to realize I was still doing the same mistakes again. As in, I'm still like as in going through the stuffs, and as in 2025, I wrote I wrote something new that this year is going to be something new whereby I come up with a serious strategy where something good is going to happen. And in the past, like in the past, I wrote stuff down that I didn't really do them. I wrote stuff down like, yeah, I'm going to do something. I'm going to be serious with this. I'm going to be serious with that, and I didn't do them. And I came in 2025. Came in 2025 with like, okay, I'm going to focus on something particular, and then just that one thing, and just go with it. And I'm going through it. It looks like I'm repeating what I did. Like I'm repeating it, the same thing, and it is not a good idea for me. So I stopped writing here, which is a very good thing. I stopped. And the last thing I wrote here was YouTube styling. Yeah, YouTube style. So it looks like the YouTube thing was really in my head. Yeah, it looks like okay, there's something different. This is this is also about YouTube and a discipline here. And this was a podcast I got from Daniel Daly. There's some notes I wrote down about him from the podcast, and I want to use this kind of like this strategies to see how business will go. The thing is this: I don't want to write something and I didn't apply it or I didn't use it, or I don't want to share something with you that I'm not using it. I'm just telling you, yeah, it's good to use it, but I have not used it. I want it to be part of my life so that when I succeed or when things are going very well, it'll be like, oh no, he took these steps. Mighty took these steps, so that is what I'm also going to take. I'm not saying it's going to be 100%, but it could work for you too. So this is a business plan, as in from Daniel Daly. I'm sure if you know him, he's also documenting his business life on YouTube. So I pick certain things from him. Define your niche, make what makes you utilize leverage, the business fundamentals, choose a business model, and become a sponge. How to build a team and choose a partner, and then the last one is the the endless feedback loop. And this is something I would want to sit and work with. This and I also have two books I'm looking forward to read. The Four Pillars to Succeeding, and then there's this one about financial literacy. It's a friend wrote it. I just want to go with these few things. The reason I'm saying these few things is because if I bombard myself with a whole lot of stuff, maybe I might not apply them. A lot of people read books, they listen to podcasts, and they just listen to them, and then that's the end. They don't pick and then apply. Me, let me use me. That's what is me. I'm not going anywhere. I am that person. I just pick I just listen to podcast or read a book, and then I don't apply. So right now, if you ask me what book have I read, I'll just mention these two books to you, and I'm going to apply. I just want to I have to make sure Like I read this book and then I apply them. I listen to the podcast again. I'll listen to the podcast again and then try and then apply it somehow somewhat. If you've read a book or you've listened to the podcast and you have the knowledge about it and then you've not applied it, like you're still it still feels like you still don't know or you still not gotten what you wanted to get out of what you did. So um, reading, listening is one, and then applying is another thing. So I would want to apply whatever I have learned and see how best it's going to be. Because the reason why I chose that book is the four pillars. It's not a big book. They are all small pages, so small books. So I want to also develop the habit of becoming a very good reader. So I want to start with a small, apply it, and then let it work or let it be part of me. And everyone is happy or everyone is interested in money. Everyone everyone is interested in making money. So I have to learn the literacy, as in money literacy, so that I don't just waste money, but manage money very, very well. But the book, I've started reading it, and it looks like it's about saving, as in managing your money very, very well. So I look forward to do something of that sort and see how best things will go. Right now, I'm about to sit down and then think of exactly like the focus thing, like I said, exactly what to do. Is it business? Is it uh, what? Like, as in, what exactly to? It looks like um, I'm. I just have to focus. So I have to focus. Just take my mind off the YouTube AdSense. It's not my thing. No, YouTube is not going to be like a business for me. No, I don't see YouTube as my business. It's a platform I can document my life. I can share my brand. I can share my story, and people can get along. We can connect and then see how best things will go. So I would say it's going to be like I would see YouTube like an extension of my business. So it's going to extend the way I deal with people online, or it's going to extend, or it's going to broadcast me to the world. Yeah, I'll say something like that. But I don't want to say it's going to be part of my business. I don't say it is a business. I'm taking it as a business. There are people who are taking this thing as a business and it's working for them. One of the reasons why I was saying that is because Mr. Beast was I watched one of his podcasts and it was like he he was depending on YouTube money alone. So I was like, nah, let me also do it and then depend on money, YouTube money alone. But no. I have the skill. I want to the software skills and I want to try and then sit down and think of something deep than tea. And then also I'll also be doing some crowd Africa work. It's been a while I mentioned that name, but I'll be doing a little work for them and then see how best things will go. I'll be doing a lot of writing. No, I'll write. I have to research deeper into things and then see how best things will go. So that's what I'll be doing. All right. So after hours of thinking and deciding on certain things, what I'm going to do is the journey of me building applications. I was also speaking to a friend, and he was like, he wants me to join his company, like like an employee sort of a thing. But we are still talking about it. But what like I want to focus on is building applications, like filling this book with projects that are in production. Not just because I bought this book mainly to write projects in. So I want to start off with Onto Studios, which is a platform I would want to build. It's kind of like a social media manager app, sort of a thing. And I thought of two things. So Onto Studios will be something as in I'll build Onto Studio as in from the ground up. And I was thinking of something that would be passive. And I sat down and I looked through and I realized my mom's local restaurant, like money passes through every single day during working hours. So why not try and then create a plugin that I can also get something from, at least earn something small from there. So that is something I'm I've decided on, to also kind of like build something small and then see how best I can my plugin in there can help, and then see how best I can apply that plugin to other local restaurants and then even external like international ones. Yeah. So that is the focus, and that is the drive. I'm thinking of certain things. So I want to pick this book one day, and then when I open it, I feel like, yeah, I did this project. Yeah, I did this project. Yeah, I did this project. I want to feel something like that. So that's what I want to do. Currently, it's 7. I'll try and then do some small wrap up and then go for work. I'll be going for a walk. Nowadays, I've been walking more than running. I'll get back to running. I'll get back to running. Running is very very good. So I can't just be indoors and then just not do anything. I have to at least go for a walk to just to today. Today today has been a troublesome day. I was not able to film because my storage was full, so I had to transfer the stuffs from the iPhone to my laptop, and I was finding it very very difficult. So went out to get this. Yeah, it's a connector, connects to pen drive to this and then to the iPhone, and then you get your stuff out. And that was how I was able to get my stuff, because the storage is full. The last video I uploaded, I did edit it with my phone, which CapCut. I use CapCut to edit it on my phone, but it's all good. I have it on my pen drive, and I would do the editing here and then see how best things will go. But today has been it has been like for my to dos. I have I wrote I'll go get USB. I wrote it. I'll do some practical work. I have done that, and I would run the Onto Studio application. I have a starter kit. I have a starter kit I used to run like a template, and I ran it, and I'm trying to make some changes on that one too. And then with my mom's, as in my mom's restaurant, the plugin I want to create, I want it to be a standalone. What I want to try and do is, I don't want it to be I don't want it to be like it's my mom's business. I want it to be like a standalone that can help restaurants. Something of that sort is what I'm thinking of, and I'll come up with a name. ChatGPT is giving me a whole list of things, and I'm thinking of like the main thing is I have to act fast. Like that's it. Act very very fast and then go faster. Yeah. Hey, Friday was was cool. Just it was a lot of moving about. You know, but at least the main agenda was Friday agenda was to get boots for football. Because tomorrow I have a match. No, not tomorrow. Sunday I have a match. Tomorrow tomorrow is Sabbath. So, working hours. Working hours. So um you're back to the BTX, back to uh what you've been seeing, and back to building to succeed. So put just to keep the exercise going. I always sit behind my laptop for long. And I don't run nowadays, so I have to come back to running. I have to get another shoe for running. This is mainly for football, and the next one will be for running. So I have to be running, exercising myself, not just sitting behind the laptop always. So I'll leave you here, and I see your beautiful face next week.